So this is general formula. Do you understand now? So now for general formula for any function of y equal to ax raised power n, how do you go about this? We say dy dx. So this will be n times ax raised power n minus 1. Did you understand? So actually now the formula here is that when you have y is equal to maybe 2x square and you are asked to differentiate, how do you differentiate this? You say dy dx, meaning you are differentiating y with respect to x. Did you understand? So this will be equal to, this 2 now is n. Now let me show you something. We say where n is equal to the number the number at the top. So here now this is 2, here is the n. So that is 2 times 2, the 2 here, then times s raised to power 2 minus 1. Because the formula is, if you have y is equal to 2s raised to power n, dy dx will be equal to n times 2 times s raised to power n minus 1. Did you understand that? So applying this thing here, you're going to have 2 times 2 will give us 4. Is that correct? Good. And s raised to power 2 minus 1 will give us 1. You don't write, if you write 1 raised to power 1 here, it's also correct, but there's no point writing it here. Just write 4s as the final answer. Do you understand? Take this one now as example 1. Now example 2. If they ask you to differentiate y is equal to minus 3s raised to power 4. So how do you go about this? You say solution dy dx is equal to 4 times minus 3 times s raised to power 4 minus 1. So 4 times minus 3 will give us minus 12 s raised to power 4 minus 1 will give us 3. This is the final answer. Do you understand? So now, what if you have something like this? What if they say you should differentiate? What if they say you should differentiate? They say number 3 now. They say differentiate x over 3. Okay, differentiate the follow. Differentiate below. Y is equal to x over 3. Or I can say differentiate the question below. Do you understand now? How do you do this? First of all, solution. If you don't want this thing to confuse you, you need to separate it. You need to know that y is equal to 1 times, s over 1 times 1 over 3. Hope you know this thing are the same thing. S times 1 will give you x, and 1 times 3 will give you 3. Do you understand? Now, in calculus, especially in general formula, in calculus, both using first principle, second derivative, and the rest, you need the knowledge of indices. To survive in calculus, you need knowledge of indices, you need some knowledge of factorization. You also need the knowledge of expansion to survive in calculus. So if you are not good at indices, if you've not perfected this, if you've not mastered these 3 topics I mentioned in mathematics, You need to go and review it, go and revisit it before coming to calculus. Because there are depths you will reach in calculus. It will expose your flaws in those topics. Do you understand now? So now, y is equal to, you know that that this x divided by 1 means x, is that correct? Now times 1 over 3, according to negative index law in indices, means 3 raised to the power minus 1. Are you there? Are you there? It means 3 raised to the power minus 1. Is that correct? Now, if you are to differentiate this now, how do you go about it? How do you go about it? So, y now is equals to this s times 3s. This s times 3s, you're going to have already, if you are to differentiate this one now, here is 0 already. Are you there? Is 0 already. So, I don't know whether I construct this question very well. Yeah, I constructed the question very well. So if you are to differentiate this one now, it is what? 0 already. So to differentiate this one, how do you go about it? This is, n using the formula. This is 1 times, though we don't say 1 times x, but I'm trying to tell you now, 1 times s, then x raised power 1 minus 1. This is what will actually happen here. Do you understand now? Then times 3 raised power minus 1. So why do we separate this? We separated this for us to be able to differentiate this so that it will not confuse you as it was in fraction. Do you get my point? So now, y is equal to, so here, I should have dy dx here. This one is constant. This one is constant. So, and we have x, because 1 times x will give us x. I'll have x, 1 minus 1, 0. Hope you know. Then times 3 raised to power minus 1. Are you there? Now, according to zero index law in indices, there's a law known as zero index law. That law states that anything raised to the power of 0 is equal to what? 1. So here now is what? 1 times, you know that this is negative index law. So this thing now is the same thing with 1 over 3. Are you aware? Now put this 1 over 1. So this is equals to 1 over 3. And this is the final answer. Did you understand? So anytime you have differentiation like this, that's the way you should do it. Do you understand? So let me still, do I still need to give more examples? Yes. Yes, let me just give more examples on this differentiation, this general formula. It is simple though, but this is introduction to it. Number 4, if you have y equal to, let me say 4 minus 4 s raised to the power 2. So if you have to differentiate this now, solution, dy dx, we're going to have, this is 2 times minus 4 times s raised to the power 2 minus 1. 2 times minus 4 will give us minus 8 x raised to the power 2 minus 1 will give us what? 1. So the answer is what? Minus 8x. Do you understand that? Because x is equals to s raised to the power minus 1. Do you understand that? So that is that. So I think the examples I are given below will serve as an introduction to this. Okay, should I still give more example? Okay, wait. Stay with me. Number 5. If you're asked to differentiate the following with respect to x, y is equal to x raised to power minus 3. Solution. How do you differentiate this? dy dx is equal to, what do you have here? Minus 3, right? Good. So this is minus 3 times x raised to power minus 3 minus 1. So here you're going to have minus 3x raised to the power of minus 4. Is that correct? Good. So now, I want to show you something. Hope you know that minus 3 times x raised to power minus 4 is the same thing with this, right? Good. And again, you need to know that minus 3 times x raised to power minus 4 is the same thing with 1 over x raised to power 4, according to negative index law. So, having known that, the final answer will become minus 3 over s raised to power 4. Do you understand now? Minus 3 over s raised to the power of 4 as the final answer. Did you get? I can put it here for you. Minus 3 over x raised to the power of 4. Just, this is a similitude. It's just like a reflection of what I did here. Did you understand? Good. So, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Throughout this, like, starting from this month, what I'll be teaching here will be calculus. I'm going to do it precept upon precept, line upon line. I will teach everything about calculus. Each subtopic under calculus, I'm going to treat it step by step. Do you understand now? So don't forget to follow me and subscribe. Stay tuned into my calculus class. So thanks for watching. See you in my next class.